Alright, anybody that's got it's a 2003 Ford Expedition, Eddie Bauer, 5.4 liter. Like always, I saw videos on YouTube. Went ahead and checked out how to route it without using the AC, as you see on this side. So what I did was I got the belt, which was a 780K6 belt. I saw that on another video. And where's the package for it? Hold on, we'll go through here. But yeah, I finally got it to run without, because it had a lot of slack. I couldn't get it underneath one of those pulleys. So what I did, watch the video, the guy said use this belt, 780K6, which is really tight, and you can't get it. I put all this back together. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off for the video. Go ahead and knock this bitch off real quick. Alright. What you're gonna do is you can pop this air cleaner off. Pretty simple. Everything just lays over. I don't have the. I'm gonna pop these vacuum lines off right quick. Give them a nice little tug. They pop off. That comes off. Then you'd have a band here. Mine, I dropped the bolt down over there on top of the intake, so I just pop it in there. Usually it works. You can flip everything over. Just don't rip your wires. So give you an idea what you're looking at. AC compressor seizes up on these. And it's very, very, very common in these 4.6 and this 5.4, as I went to see. So I wanted to go ahead and post a video on how I did it. Now, the video I saw, they didn't mention anything about loosening the radio. That part number I gave, it works. It's super tight. But what I needed to do to get it on was I loosened the radiator up. I mean, loosen the alternator up, and I was having trouble getting it around. Let me get my light over here. I was having trouble with it going underneath this pulley. See, because you go around, you don't even got to loop it around the fan. You just take your loop it around the crank, and then you loop this. You take the two parts of the belt, loop this one around the water pump, and you leave this, and you could loop this around the alternator if you want, down around this bottom of that pulley, down then around the power steering, and then it's hard to get it under this. It's hard to get it up under this pulley right here. Well, you see how we got that, as you can see. So what I did was I had it around the alternator, and I had this on top of this pulley. It was actually running on top of here. So I loosened the alternator. I just loosened up. You can loosen these two front bolts up on the alternator. Loose those two front ones up just a little bit, and then take these two back ones off. Okay? And then it'll lean the alternator forward, and you're able to slip that belt up underneath. Or you could have it up underneath there and slip the belt over the alternator and just tighten them up, however which way you want to do it. But it works. It's super tight. I'm hoping that I could get some time out of it until I get money and time for the parts to come in for the AC. So like, comment, subscribe. I don't have a channel, but whatever. They always say that shit on here. Maybe I should start one. But, yeah, that's it. 2003 Ford Expedition 5.4 Triton. That's how you bypass with what you got. And this part number right here. Just that. I saw it on another video, and that was this. You just got to loosen that alternator was the easiest way to do it. Loosen the alternator and let it tilt forward. Don't take it all the way off. Just loosen it up and it'll tilt forward and give you enough time to get in there and just tighten the fucking shit out the bolts. Barely even using that tensioner. I mean, it's barely even skidding across that tensioner in there. As I've seen. Barely even. You know, I mean, it's touching it, but I mean, that damn thing is barely even. You see, I can move it. That tensioner is all the way maxed out. So basically, you're just going on how tight that fucking belt is. And I mean, as you see, I can barely fucking move it. So, I mean, it's on there. That'll get you down the road until you get your stuff. So, y'all have a good one. Hopefully, I can get some more stuff. I got also if anybody knows anything about these damn Scions, I'm having issues with this thing right here. I had a dude work on it, and he fucking... This wiring harness right here is fucked up. It laid over on this belt and burned a hole through it. So if anybody's got any common knowledges on this, I don't have any spark. I can't get any spark on this thing. I changed the crankshaft position sensor. I changed the camshaft position sensor. I changed the computer. I have an extra computer. It just... I'm trying to make a video on it, messing with it.